Kxo, El Centro, California.
I'm Omar Reese with NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network. With 10th overall pick J.J. McCarthy agreeing to terms with the Vikings over the weekend, all 6 of the quarterbacks taken in this year's first round are now under contract. As for the first overall pick, the Bears' Caleb Williams will make his preseason debut in the Hall of Fame game on August 1st. Williams says he knows there will be ups and downs in the 2024 season.
I understand it's year one. There's going to be times it's going to be tough. Times it's going to be good. Tough times you keep going. Good times you also keep going. So progression is key, and keep doing that over time. And I'll be able to reach the goals at the end of my career, and we can reach the goal at the end of the year as a team.
Meanwhile, the Baltimore Ravens have agreed to terms with former All-Pro safety Eddie Jackson. It's a 1-year deal, according to NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport. The 30-year-old Jackson, a 2-time Pro Bowler, was released in February after spending 7 seasons with Chicago. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
As you know, summertime is here. And for most people, that means more activities, more golf, more biking, more of whatever you love to do. But if you're dealing with minor aches and pains, your more could become less. This is why I'm here to tell you about Relief Factor. Relief Factor is a daily supplement that helps fight pain naturally. For instance, I was sent Relief Factor to try, and I've been taking it every single day. I'll tell you what, I feel the difference every day. You see, instead of masking your pain, Relief Factor's formula is designed to help reduce or even eliminate it. It's 100% drug-free, and it's been a game changer for so many people. So let's get after it this summer. Let's feel good. Let's do more of the things that we love to do. Don't let pain keep you down. Give Relief Factor a try and save on your first order. Go to ReliefFactor.com or call 1-800-4RELIEF. That's 1-800-4-RELIEF. Fight pain naturally with Relief Factor. These products and statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease or condition.
Welcome to my Monday, 22nd day of July, 2024. It's another day in the neighborhood, okay? We'll leave it at that. The humidity just about 40% too high for my taste, but it's another one of those things I really don't have any control about, so we'll just continue to move along. I'm Carroll in the newsroom, Jared Anchondo. Good morning, Jared.
Good morning, Carroll.
Well, let's see. Well, Bob Dylan has announced he will play 2 shows in Edinburgh as part of his European tour where mobile phones are banned. Yeah, well, that's one way Bob is assured he will get good reception anyway. And I think that's a great idea. If you can't attend a church service, a concert, or any other event without your phone, shame on you. Okay?
I heard at one of those shows, at least, they have people not only after they had locked their phones away, when they did bring them out to them, they wanted to go through their photos just to make sure somehow nobody snuck any videos of the show.
Yes.
And he actually had people basically sign like an non-disclosure agreement or something to be able to watch his show. I was like,
yeah. Well, that is a revenue source.
It's true. It's true.
So and how many bootleg videos of somebody's concert have, pop up on YouTube and Facebook and everything else, right?
Yep. I just don't like it when you're at the show and you got 50 people in front of you with their phone up in the air and you can't see. You're just watching it on their phone at that point.
Well, and that's what the big screens are for.
Yeah, that too. Huh?
Yes. And I get a kick out of people that spend more time. Okay, you go to an amusement park, you go to a sporting event, and people are spending more time recording it than enjoying the moment.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's look back in history on this date in 1926. Babe Ruth caught a baseball drop from an altitude of 250 feet by a passing airplane. It was a stunt at New York's Mitchell Field. And I hear from reliable sources, the Babe was thoroughly disappointed when he found out it was a baseball and not a beer. Yeah.
Shotgun, buddy.
Yeah. And, here's a novel and unique idea. Politicians in Japan have introduced a rule calling on citizens to laugh at least once a day because there is evidence that laughing every day reduces the risk of a heart attack. As a result, our morning show is going to be available only on doctor's orders. It sounds like something the Yahoos in Sacramento would try and run through. Yes, social engineering at its best. You can rest easy, both Congress in Washington and our elected officials in Sacramento are on a break now. So they're not messing things up too much. Anyway, how about some birthdays?
Birthday time.
Actor Terrence Stamp, 86. Singer George Clinton, 83. Singer-actor Bobby Sherman is 81. He is a paramedic. After, he had that period where he was the heartthrob of so many teenage girls and then found a real life as a paramedic. Actor Danny Glover, 78. Actor, comedian, director Albert Brooks, 77. Don Henley of the Eagles, 77. Singer, actor Lynette McKee is 71. Musician Al Di Meola is 70. Actor William Dafoe, 69. Actor John Leguizamo is 64. David Spade, 60. Actor Patrick Laborato is 59. Actor Irene Bedard, 57. Actor Reese Ifans is 57. Actor, singer Jamie Camel is 51. Actor Franca Potente is 50. Actor Parisa Fitzhenley is 47. Actor A.J. Cook, 46. Actor Keegan Allen, 37. And Selena Gomez is 32. Local birthdays coming up.
Since 2011, Grocery Outlet Bargain Market has held their annual Independence from Hunger food drive every July. Every day, millions of children and families in America face hunger and food insecurities. Join Grocery Outlet this July for their 14th annual Independence from Hunger drive. Give $5, get $5, donate $5, and get a coupon for $5. All proceeds will be distributed directly to food agencies, including the El Centro Catholic Food Pantry. Visit your grocery outlet to support your community.
We have very happy birthday wishes going out to Mary Randall, Becky Mendoza, Luis Silva, Malo Correra, Mikey Pantoja, Anissa Segura, Robert Isaac Rodriguez, Angelina Valenzuela, Danny Slaughter, Johnny Guzman, Lorena Amaya, Ivana Zambrano, Gordon S., Nadia Llanos, Jesse Preciado, John Hernandez Jr., Agustin Esparza, Rudy Nunez, Michael Farmer, Priscilla Taylor, Richard Torres, Joseph Sear, Gavino Villa, Laura Ortiz, Maggie Zendejas, Vianney Vasquez, and Mike Phillips. Happy birthday from KXO, and many happy returns. Okay, it's a Monday, and we've got news. We're going to start with World and California news, go into local news. If you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay. World and California news headlines brought to you this morning by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District, delivering real-time updates about the air that you breathe.
CBS News special report. Democratic heavyweights are rushing to endorse Kamala Harris for president. Among them, rumored vice presidential pick, Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear. He tells MSNBC.
Well, I think if somebody calls you on that, what you do is at least listen.
Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer and Illinois' J.B. Pritzker also giving Harris the thumbs up a day after President Biden announced he was dropping out of the race. After teasing a possible challenge to Harris, Senator Joe Manchin told CBS Mornings,
I am not going to be a candidate for president. I'm a candidate for basically speaking for the middle of this country.
Minnesota Senator Amy Klobuchar tells CBS.
President Biden took the honorable path, and it is not easy. You are headed in one direction. You are headed to the convention. You got all kinds of plans, and he stepped back and said, how can we best win? Who should I pass that torch on to?
CBS News special report. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
The Imperial County Air Pollution Control District delivers real-time information about the quality of the air you breathe. Visit the website at apcd.imperialcounty.org to stay informed about air quality around the valley. The website also includes information for upcoming meetings, programs, and there's access to the dust cams set up around the valley. Visit apcd.imperialcounty.org today.
California headline news. Congressional supporters of Kamala Harris say they'll back her bid for the White House.
I have nothing but respect and admiration, and her story is America's story.
Democratic Representative Mark DeSaulnier and SFSU political science professor Jason McDaniel says Biden's decision to leave the race will become inevitable.
Biden's performance in the debate made clear that to a lot of Democrats, he was not going to be able to prosecute this campaign, so to speak, against Trump and give the party a chance of winning elections. And it became inevitable at the end of this week that he was going to have to step aside.
CAL FIRE crews battling a 400-acre wildfire that's burning uncontained in Riverside County. Riverside City Fire Department Deputy Chief Steve McKinster providing an update.
Right now, we have estimated 3 destroyed structures with 4 damaged. 1,500 homes are surrounding the area.
Fire started in Riverside 1:30 Sunday afternoon. Evacuation orders in place for about 100 residents. No reports of injuries, and the cause of the fire is unclear. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District. Log on to imperialvalleyair.org for real-time information about the air that you breathe.
Concerned about age-related macular degeneration, or AMD? If you're over 50, then you should be. AMD impacts as many as 1 in 10 Americans over 50, severely impacting your vision and robbing you of your ability to drive, read, and enjoy the vibrant beauty of life. Now, protecting your eyes is easier thanks to New Nordic's Blueberry Eye Supplements. Specifically formulated to improve eye health, New Nordic's Blueberry Eye Supplements not only protect your eyes, but help improve night vision, as well as helping to relieve eye fatigue caused by digital devices. Only New Nordic uses wild Swedish blueberries because of their superior concentration of color pigments, which are vital to eye function and health. New Nordic's Blueberry Eye Supplements are Scandinavia's #1 selling natural eye formula. But now you can find them at Amazon.com or NewNordicUSA.com. Enjoy healthy vision with New Nordic's Blueberry Eye Supplements. Available now at Amazon.com or NewNordicUSA.com.
And it's page 1 of the local news. Page 1, a service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, with 3 locations to serve you. At El Centro Motors, at the Imperial Valley Mall, in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive. And by the way, a mobile service that goes to where you are at no additional charge.
KXO News. The Imperial County Board of Supervisors met last Tuesday. The board presented certificates of appreciation to the Bad Rabbits, a girls' binational flag football team. The girls were recognized for their exceptional performance and sportsmanship, supporting the team's role in fostering cross-border sportsmanship and promoting youth sports. The board also allocated $500 from the community benefit account to the Imperial Valley Pickleball Association. The action aims to enhance local recreational opportunities and community wellness through pickleball. The board also adopted 2 resolutions to levy special taxes within the Imperial County Community Facilities District, one for the Los Alamos International Center and the other for the McCabe Ranch. The funds will facilitate the funding and maintenance of public infrastructure and services in those districts. And lithium-ion battery charging caused a fire. Yuma Fire Department responded to an early morning fire at a furniture store Friday at about 5:30 a.m. Crews from the Yuma Fire Department were dispatched to a report of a water flow alarm at a furniture store in the 300 block of West 32nd Street. On arrival, crews found heavy smoke and water coming from the front doors of the store. Firefighters were able to quickly extinguish the fire. Yuma Fire said that the properly working fire sprinkler system prevented more serious damage to the building and its contents. Yuma Fire investigators discovered the fire's area of origin was a shelf with lithium-ion batteries and a battery charging station. There were no injuries reported reported, and the store's business operations were not disrupted. KXO Local News Time, 7:42.
How about the next time you need service on your car? We come to you. Hi, this is Mike Allison for Earl Central Motors and Quick Lane. Our mobile service vans are an extension of our dealership service lane. We will come to you for an oil change, filters, brakes, batteries, tire rotation, and so much more. Hey, while your car is just sitting there at work, we'll take care of your service needs, and it doesn't cost any extra. Schedule your appointment now at elcentralmotors.net. El Central Motors Mobile Service Vans. What a great idea.
The Calipatria City Council will meet today. The special meeting of the council will start with a closed session at 11:30 a.m. The closed session agenda has only one item, and that is for a conference with legal counsel concerning potential litigation. The council will convene in open session at noon with a full agenda. On the consent agenda is an item that calls for a measure of the November 5th, 2024, or on the November 5th, 2024 ballot, asking whether the position of city clerk should remain an elected position or be appointed by the city council. Another ballot measure would ask the same question about the position of city treasurer. The council is also expected to discuss and possibly take action on the purchase of an excavator and discuss a lease agreement for Tyson Medical Foundation and a lease agreement with Estrada Towing. The meeting will be held in the city council chambers at Calipatria City Hall. And the next Monday with the mayor is today. Yeah, it is a City of El Centro program. On selected Mondays, the mayor and her staff meet with residents at various locations to discuss city issues and resident concerns related to the city. The next Monday with the mayor will be I guess they're moving it to Tuesday, July 23rd. So not today. They're going to move it to tomorrow. So it'll be Tuesday with the mayor this time around. Due to scheduling issues, Mayor Sylvia Marroquin and city staff will be at the old post office pavilion starting at 5:30 p.m. Again, that'll be tomorrow. And that's it for page 1 of local news. Page 2 and weather up next.
Page 1 of the local news is a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 3 locations to serve you. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
This is Sarah Griffin with the Imperial Valley Food Bank. Food has the power to fuel communities, especially for those struggling to find their next meal. As the main distribution center of donated food in Imperial County, we store, rescue, and purchase food in bulk to serve 25,000 people each month at over 30 locations. Join the fight against hunger and food insecurity in the Imperial Valley by donating online today at www.ivfoodbank.org.
Local news, page 2, and weather served up by Burgers and Beer. They've got the best burgers in the valley, daily lunch specials Monday through Friday, and of course happy hour 3 till 6 p.m. every day.
$1 million drug seizure. Border Patrol agents intercepted a big load of cocaine on Monday. An SUV approached the Border Patrol checkpoint on State Route 86 near Salton City. During primary inspection, a Border Patrol K-9 team alerted to the vehicle. Further inspection led to the discovery of 92 pounds of cocaine hidden in the ceiling of the SUV. The estimated value of the drugs is slightly over $1 million. The vehicle, the drugs, and the driver were turned over to the Imperial Valley Border Enforcement Security Task Force for processing and investigation. And another truck fire. Yes, a tractor-trailer rig caught fire Friday afternoon. The fire was reported at 3:38 p.m. at McCabe Road and State Route 111. The trailer's tires caught on fire and the blaze spread to the trailer. The driver was able to detach the truck from the trailer. The westbound lanes of McCabe Road were blocked for a little while. And CBP reports processing delays. U.S. Customs and Border Protections was experiencing processing delays due to the global technology outage. According to CBP, they are working to mitigate impacts on their operations. Travelers at air and land ports of entry may experience longer than normal wait times. All Border Patrol applications, including or customs and border applications, I should say, including automated commercial environment, CBP One simplified arrival, and the global entry mobile app. They are all operational. And also from CBP, they remind travelers to plan ahead. Summer travel season is picking up. Customs and Border Protection reminds travelers that, you do want to get things prepared ahead of time with one of those apps I just mentioned. They are still up and running. International travelers can make the process easier and quicker by using the CBP One mobile application to apply for their I-94s. The app offers a more convenient and efficient way for travelers to apply for their electronic I-94s. CBP One can be found at the CBP website, cbp.gov. And that's it. KXO News Time, 7:48. We'll take a look at weather in just a moment.
Did you know that Burgers and Beer has happy hour every day from 3 to 6 with specials on select appetizers, beer specials, and more? Ask for drink specials all day with $5 drinks like Margarita Monday, Tonic Tuesday, Wine Down Wednesday, and Thirsty Thursday. Check out our weekly lunch specials with a soft drink starting at only $8.50. July specials include Bud bottles for only $4.50. Burgers and Beer with 5 locations proudly serving you, your family, and friends since 1985. Burgers and Beer for the best burger in town.
The National Weather Service says temperatures in the Imperial, Yuma, and Mexicali valleys will remain in a slightly above normal range for the remainder of this week. An excessive heat warning is still in effect. Today will be sunny and hot with a high near 111. Heat index values will make it feel like 119. East wind about 5 miles an hour, then becoming south. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 89. Southeast winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Gusts as high as 25 miles an hour. Tomorrow, sunny and hot with a high near 112. Heat index values will make it feel like 120. Southeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. By the way, 113 was the high yesterday. Right now we have 89 degrees downtown El Centro, 71% relative humidity. Wind out of the southeast at 7 to 10 miles an hour. Air quality good everywhere except moderate in El Centro. Local news, page 2, brought to you by Burgers and Beer, the place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Bring the family, meet your friends at Burgers and Beer.
Is your vehicle stopping like it should? Does it squeal or grind when you brake? Don't miss out on summer brake deals at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts. For more than half a century, contractors and trade professionals have relied on WeatherGuard for heavy-duty truck and van storage equipment, not just to protect their valuable tools, but to protect their professional reputations. For pros, the WeatherGuard badge makes a statement about what drives them. It says, bring it on. Been there. Done that. We've got your back without saying a word. And the folks at WeatherGuard, they're just as driven as the hardworking pros they serve. See what it means to be driven at weatherguard.com.
And it's Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. Padres took 2 out of 3 from the Cleveland Guardians yesterday, a 2-1 victory. And, Padres pitching, some of it has stepped up. Marlins topped the Mets 4-2. Royals ripped the White Sox 4-1. Cubs nipped the Diamondbacks 2-1 in 10 innings. Rangers edged the Orioles 3-2. Giants edging the Rockies 3-2. Angels beat the Athletics 8-5. Mariners over the Astros 6-4. Brewers slipped by the Twins 8-7. Nationals beat the Reds 5-2. Phillies shut out the Pirates 6-0. Cardinals topped the Braves 6-2. Rays over the Yankees 6-4. And Blue Jays nipped the Tigers 5-4. Oh, and the Dodgers over the Red Sox 9-6. And elsewhere, the Mariners have placed first baseman Ty France on outright waivers, cutting ties with the 30-year-old amid a team-wide offensive slump. France, who is just 2 years ago made the All-Star team, has struggled after his return from the injured list.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all of your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Raleigh, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all Pioneer services, visit www.pmhd.org today.
And the USA women's basketball team, the All-Stars from the WNBA topped them yesterday, 117-109. Should I be worried? Nah. Kyle Larson made a late charge and picked up the Brickyard 400 win. LeBron James, by the way, has been voted by his fellow Olympians to be the Team USA flag bearer at the opening ceremony of the Olympics on Friday in Paris. James is the first men's basketball player to carry the flag for Team USA. Women's basketball players Sue Bird in 2020 and Dawn Staley in 2004 previously served in that honorary role. Xander Schauffele's critics used to say he didn't have the nerves or backbone to win one of golf's major champions. Now, the 30-year-old PGA Tour star from San Diego State can't stop winning. That's the Aztec approach. And in other news, coverage of the 2024 Summer Games that gets underway in Paris begins on AM 1230 this Friday. We'll have updates throughout the run of the Summer Games. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District.
Since 1901, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has provided the finest printing and copying services from start to finish. When you choose Imperial Printers Rocket Copy, you can feel confident in our expertise and personal attention to your project. We have a team of professional graphic designers ready to take your ideas and make them a reality. From promotional merchandise, full-color brochures, blueprints, and high-speed copies to business forms and everything else in between, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers dependable and affordable quality printing. Thank you for choosing locally owned and operated Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. We have convenient locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley.
Financial news and a brief look at the weather, brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company that protects you, your home, your business, your construction site 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. What's shaking on Wall Street? We'll get to the big board, but cost from that global outage could top $1 billion. Who's going to pay? Yeah, figuring out who will pay the bill for the damages could take a lot longer than the weekend. What one cybersecurity expert said appears to be the largest IT outage in history led to the cancellation of more than 5,000 commercial airline flights worldwide and disrupted businesses from retail sales to package deliveries to procedures at hospitals, costing revenue and staff time and productivity. The problem, caused by a few bits of CrowdStrike's own bad code in a software content update. Unfortunately, fixing the mistake was much more time-consuming than causing it. Could be days before all systems are back to normal. And who's going to pay? Well, CrowdStrike has apologized, but not mentioned whether it intends to provide compensation to affected customers. And thousands of Disneyland workers have voted to authorize a potential strike. Could be the first in 40 years. Negotiating better wages and working conditions for employees has gotten messy to the point where thousands overwhelmingly voted Friday to authorize a potential strike. Now that the vote has passed, it's up to the union leadership to decide whether to hold one. It would be the first at Disney's original resort in 40 years. A Disneyland resort spokesperson said it remains committed to reaching an agreement. Big board shows green right now. The Dow up 142 points at 40,429. The S&P 500 up 53 at 5557. The NASDAQ up 244 points at 17,970. Gold down 10.50 an ounce. Oil off 25 cents a barrel.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in Imperial and Coachella Valleys. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients with the highest quality security services available. Your satisfaction is my number one priority. And don't forget Southwest Postal, the only postal center in Imperial Valley with 24/7, 365 access to your post office box. Access when you need it. Located on the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
It will be sunny and hot today with a high near 111. Heat index values will make it feel like 119. East wind about 5 miles an hour, then becoming south. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 89. Southeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, gusting up to 25 miles an hour. Tomorrow, sunny and hot with a high near 112. Heat index values will make it feel like 120. Southeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. 90 degrees, 66% relative humidity, wind out of the south-southeast 10 to 13 miles an hour. Air quality good everywhere except moderate in El Centro. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Postal Service, the only postal box service offering 24-hour a day, 365 days a year service. Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil in El Centro.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by T-Mobile.
I'm Steve Kathan. The day after a monumental political shift and just over a week after the attempt on Donald Trump's life, Congress questions the head of the Secret Service.
Kimberly Cheadle called the assassination attempt
the most significant operational failure of the Secret Service in decades.
She said the Secret Service's mission is to protect our nation's leaders.
On July 13th, we failed.
And while she says she accepts full responsibility
for any security lapse of our agency,
Oversight Committee Chairman James Comer says,
"It is my firm belief, Director Cheadle, that you should resign."
Stacey Lynn, CBS News, Washington.
More Democrats are saying they're behind the effort by Vice President Harris to secure the Democratic presidential nomination. Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer and Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear are among the latest. Both are on some lists for a possible running mate. Democratic strategist and CBS News contributor Ashley Etienne.
Endorsements are flooding in from members of Congress to delegates. Even Nikki Haley voter PAC has now endorsed the vice president, which is phenomenal. But also the grassroots organizations have raised more than $50 million in just a matter of hours. So to me, that suggests
the White House says President Biden plans to speak later on this week about his decision to quit the race.
I'm Linda Kenyon in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. There's a sense of quiet here and an almost collective exhale after days of uncertainty. President Biden's decision to end his re-election bid has energized many Democrats. It's now up to Vice President Harris, who has the president's endorsement, to convince voters she has earned it.
Harris is due to speak soon at the first event since launching her campaign. It's a White House gathering honoring college athletes. West Virginia Senator Joe Manchin, the Democrat turned independent, brushed aside any notion today that he might challenge Harris for the party nomination. Manchin was on CBS Mornings.
I am not going to be a candidate for president. I'm a candidate for basically speaking for the middle of this country.
On his way to Washington to meet with President Biden later on this week is Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu.
In this time of war and uncertainty, it's important that Israel's enemies know that America and Israel stand together today, tomorrow, and always.
Netanyahu will also give a speech to Congress. The Israeli military has ordered the evacuation of part of a crowded area in Gaza it had designated as a humanitarian zone. It says Hamas militants have now embedded themselves there. Checking Wall Street. Right now, the Dow is up 172 points. NASDAQ up 230. The S&P is up 51. This is CBS News.
Switch to T-Mobile and save with tons of benefits on every plan versus AT&T and Verizon. Use the savings calculator to find out how at T-Mobile.com/switch.
It's better over here. If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has an exclusive rate plan just for you. Right now, get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for just $30 a line. That's a 45% savings versus Verizon and AT&T. Plus, you can get one of the latest 5G phones free when you add a line. That's right, a free 5G phone. Experience all this and more on America's largest 5G network. So why wait? At T-Mobile, customers 55 and up can get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for only $30 a line. Just go to T-Mobile.com/choice55 or visit your local store to make the switch.
With AutoPay using debit or bank account plus taxes and fees, 45% off 2 lines versus AT&T Starter and Verizon Welcome. Plan benefits vary. Free phones up to $300 off with 24 monthly bill credits and qualifying new line for well-qualified customers plus tax and $35 device connection charge. Contact us before canceling your entire account to continue remaining bill credits. Bill credits end if you pay off device early. See details at T-Mobile.com.
A big name gets an important honor for the U.S. Olympic team.
But behind the backboard, what a shot.
LeBron James has been selected as the male flag bearer for Team USA at the Olympics opening ceremony Friday night in Paris. He's the 3rd basketball player and the first men's player tapped for the honor, with Don Steele and Sue Bird going before. LeBron is set to play in the Olympics for the 4th time after he was part of U.S. teams that won bronze in 2004, gold at Beijing in 2008, and gold again in London in 2012. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
Her captivity in Russia long behind her. Brittany Griner says she's glad to be on Team USA. It means everything to me, she told the Associated Press. For her to have the honor and potentially win gold is, quote, icing on the cake for everything. I'm Steve Kathan, CBS News.
It's common knowledge that after age 30, our metabolism changes.
I'm Chuck Norris. I tried everything. Working with a team of health experts, we came up with Morning Kick.
Morning Kick has probiotics to help you lose weight, prebiotics for digestion, and powerful anti-aging supplements. Go to roundhouseprovisions.com, use code SAVE, or text SAVE to 511-511 and claim 40% off. SAVE to 511-511.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Tax fees may apply.
Sorry, but we actually have a wait list for our Monstera.
Shaw's greenhouse is really bringing in the green.
We can't keep snake plants and stuff.
She needs a construction manager to build on her roots and grow.
We could add a whole section for ferns. Here we'd have dahlias, dahlias, and more dahlias.
Indeed can help her hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. You can schedule and conduct virtual interviews all from your employer dashboard. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
Yeah, for some reason or another, you sound a little taller on radio.
AM 1230 KXO.
1230